Good morning, my beautiful friends. How are you? We made it to Friday, although it may be a Sunday when you're catching this live. However, if it is Sunday and not past that, don't forget to grab your free pumpkin. We are having a pumpkin crafting contest. You can grab this free pumpkin. It's about 8 by 10 size. You can grab this free pumpkin and decorate it however you want. I showed you how to do a really cool technique on it on Wednesday. We're going to use some foil on it today. So all you VIPers in the Dream Makers group that have access to the foil, this is going to be a fun one. And you can decorate it, embellish it, put scrapbook paper on it. You can do whatever you want on your pumpkin, but I'm just going to give you another idea of how you can bring yours to life. Hello, Rita. Hello, Angel. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. So tell me hello wherever you are coming from. And if you do catch this on the replay, I still want you to say hello because I still want to chat with you. So it's Friday. We are prepping for another weekend. You guys, it's Labor Day weekend. That means fall is officially going to start next week. I know fall doesn't come until I don't even know when the actual first day of fall is, but um, I think that I'm gonna give myself permission to pull out all the fall stuff this weekend. So, what about you guys? I know some of you have decorated for fall already. Some of you have not, and that's okay because I have not either. Um, but it's time. And hello Deb, hello Dixie. Once fall hits, it's just like December 31st before you know it. You all know that it goes super fast. All right, so this is the pumpkin that we are using for our pumpkin crafting contest. If you want a pumpkin and you have not gotten one yet, you do have to pay for shipping. That's the beast of the world that we live in. But you can get the pumpkin for free. And just comment harvest and it will send you the link so you can grab the pumpkin. Also, it's Labor Day weekend. If you guys didn't see, all of our fall and Halloween collection is 20% off. So that's a fun thing. There's so much good stuff in the fall collection. Um, you can grab it for 20% off. Just make sure you remember to use the code FALL20, FALL20. In your brain, it starts after Labor Day, right? I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, so here's a pumpkin. We're going to use some foil on it today. If you are inside the Dream Makers group, you know what this is, but they have access to some extra fun things when they're inside that group. That's the benefit of being in it. So if you guys want to be in there, you can comment dream and I'll send you the link for that one. You've been working on Christmas things. We need to be working on them, don't we, Desiree? So that we're not like going crazy at the last minute working on all of them. Hello, hello. All right, so this is the foil. Dixie, I have not used this foil yet. This is the foil we're going to use on our pumpkin. Oh my goodness, this is going to be gorgeous. All right, so since this is a kind of a transparent foil, man, this might be super easy because we don't even need to paint it to color. I was going to paint the background to color, but I don't think we do. Oh my goodness. Got surgery, Rita. No fun. No fun. All right. Let me get my foil adhesive down. This is how we get our foil to stick. However, I am going to paint the stem first. You started on your quilted Christmas tree. I cannot wait to see that, Sandy. The foil is in the shop, Marissa, for your VIP people. It is in there. You can snag it. Just go to your VIP collection and it's in there. It is in there, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and paint our stem. And I'm going to kind of make a line here. It's going to be a little messy, but just so we have a definite line where it stops there. And then I have these word overlays. These are in the shop too. And actually, the fall bundle, which includes this one that says grateful, thankful, blessed. Those are in the fall collection if you want to grab those for 20% off as well. All right. I think let's add a little bit of this yellow. We're going to add a little bit of yellow, and I think we might add a little bit of a cream color as well. Recovering with your friends. I love it, Rita. Been doing quilts and earrings for Christmas craft shows. Oh my goodness, so much fun. Your hubby is going to help me with the pumpkin. I'm super, super excited, Sherry. I've been praying for you, my friend. I've been praying for you. This is not coming off. And I had one of those rubber things. There we go. When all else fails, just don't use your teeth. My mom always gets mad at that. Elizabeth Ann, you're using your teeth. Sorry, mom. Painting is what I would always go for first, right? I love painting. I'm a painter. The foil is in the shop for VIP people. It's only in the VIP collection. So we're going to add a little bit of white there. And we're going to put some yellow on this side. And now we're just going to blend it some. There we go. That way we have a little bit of, there we go. It's got all different colors in it now. I know, Sherry. It is a valley, but I promise that you're not going to be there forever. I really do. I promise you're not going to be there forever. All right. So we're going to put our foil adhesive on here. And I think I'm going to use a sponge. Let's go ahead and get a lot on here. And if you, when you grab your pumpkin, make sure that you do that before Sunday, okay? Because Sunday is the last day you're going to be able to get your free pumpkin. I mean, you can buy them in the shop after that, but it's the last day that they are for free. I'm going to get a pretty good coat of foil adhesive on here. All right. Do I think I have it all covered? Nope. There's a spot. Anybody have big plans for the weekend? I think all the festivals are starting. Like we have some fall festivals that are starting this weekend and next weekend. Next weekend is Big B's birthday next Friday. Let's do a little bit more. All right. I think that's pretty good. I think we're going to call that good. I am having a good day. Aw, thank you. Oh, Desiree says, I just want to thank Sherry Painter for the awesome gift that she gave me. It truly lifted my spirits. I love that. So Sherry had won something in an auction a couple of weeks ago. And I got a message from Sherry. This is how amazing our community is. I got a message from Sherry. And she said, I want you to send that to Desiree because I want to lift her spirits. And so that was so sweet. So I mailed it to Desiree. All right. Let's see. Am I missing something? You are so welcome, Desiree. I would love to put some music on in the background, but then I'm on live on Facebook too. YouTube wouldn't care, but Facebook would ding me for having music on in the background because believe me, I listen to music all the time. I don't know about you guys, but I think I always have my earbuds in. Yes, Sherry did lose her job yesterday, so if we could pray for her. This is a tough economy right now. I'm gonna do a little bit more there. I'm gonna make sure I have, and you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna do 2 coats of this just so we have really good coverage. Oh, you're going to DeSoto Days tomorrow for a pie contest. Well, good luck, my friend. I'm gonna do 2 coats of our adhesive on here. And you guys, I have something else new and fun that's coming. So if you follow this page, make sure you watch the reels because I gave you a sneak peek this morning of something that's coming really soon to the shop, which I'm super excited about. So typically you probably don't need to use 2 coats on this. I am just because I'm not letting it dry for the total amount of time that it should dry. And I just want to make sure that we have good coverage. And let me tell you, this picks up everything. Let's get these little. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Big B is today is his last day of work for like 9 days. He's going to take a little vacation. So that'll be nice. You might see Big B live some next week. Maybe we could convince him to do a cooking video. How about that? Would that be fun? Should we do some sort of Labor Day fun? All right. I think that's pretty good. I think we're going to call that good. It does stink. Yes. All right. We're going to make sure this is really, really dry because it needs to be completely dry before we put the foil on it. Sorry, I had to ban someone. You like watching live videos? I do too. Rita says yes to cooking with Big B. So I think since our foil is kind of a darker color, and you're going to be able to see this background through it a little bit, I think we're going to do these a lighter color. We may use that white that I just pulled out. It's called Vintage Lace. I think we'll use that one. And then we have this leftover leaf that we used last time. I think we didn't use this one last time. We used one, but not two. So I think that will be really pretty on it. And then we may just add some ribbon that matches our little grateful words that are on here. Oh my goodness, you lost the thumbs up emoticon. Facebook is always changing things. Marissa says she doesn't know what her plans are this weekend. Just heard from a contractor it's going to be at least 2 to 3 more weeks to finish. Oh, Marissa, I think that's the world of construction because I don't know. I feel like they should be better on their timelines, especially if they're doing it all the time. But I know that anytime we have had anything done, like we had our master bathroom and our main bathroom gutted, not at the same time because that would have been terrible. But you said it would take like 2 weeks, and it took more like 3 weeks. So I feel your pain not having the bathroom to use, especially our main or our master bathroom is the only one I use. I don't use the main one. All right. I think this is pretty dry. Might be a spot right here that doesn't have no. Let me make sure it's all covered. Looks like it is. No plans for you, Desiree. An almond color for the words. This one is kind of an almond. Well, maybe not. This one might be good. The vintage lace will just match this. And I'm going to do a lighter. All right. Are we ready for the magic? Oh, we're ready for the magic. All right. So let me figure out how big I want this. I only need it about that big. So let's just go ahead and cut this off. These are the scissors that I'm throwing away. I say that every time and then I don't. All right. So if you can see on this, there's a couple flowers on it, and I think I want to try to capture those. Let's see. So this one would be up that way. Put this that way. I want to capture this. We're gonna do it. Jean, how are you? All right. Ta-da! That's what we're doing right there. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so gorgeous. Hold on, I might move the camera here in a minute. I have my little toolbox here that I need to get into. And we're going to just rub. I might also use, there we go. It's starting to come off. So I'm not sure if you can see, but let me try to get it in the light just right. Maybe right. Hold on, I'm trying to get it in the light just right. I can see it pulling away right here. You can see that little line right there. And so it's pulling away, which is what I want. Okay. So we're just going to keep pressing. Got to use some elbow grease on this. Look, it went to there. Sometimes you can see the release a lot easier on some patterns versus others. So this one is easy to see. Let me get a little toothbrush too. I think that's working. Yeah, that's working. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. I think I'm getting it all down. When you're decorating your pumpkin, I mean, think about all you can paint it. Like I thought it would be fun to paint a scene on it. So we might do that this weekend as well. This side isn't doing it too well. Let's use this a little bit more. There we go. Now it's doing it. All right. I got all the spots. There's one right here. Are we ready for the magic? What is the code for Labor Day? It's fall 20, FALL 20. It's not really a metal, no, because metal is going to go through the plastic and scratch your foil, and so you don't want metal. It's a bristled brush. It's just a stiff bristle brush. These aren't as stiff, but these help. You can get in like corners and crevices a little bit more with a toothbrush. But when you get a toothbrush, use the stiff ones. And I don't even remember where I got this, but it works really, really well. Yes, Sherry. Fall 20, FALL 20 is your coupon code for 20% off all weekend of the fall collection. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the reveal. That is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That is so gorgeous. Hold on, let me clean the edges up a little bit. Look at that pumpkin. Wow. Holy moly bajoli, that's just gorgeous. I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. I want to seal it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a sealer on it. Let's go ahead and get this off of here. This is the magic of foil, you guys. Telling you. All right, there we go. I am going to put a little bit of sealer on it. Isn't it gorgeous? So not enough elbow grease, right? Um, I thought I had a paper towel down here, but maybe I don't. Oh well, we'll just use a baby. We'll just have to put in a little bit more on. Actually, let's just pour a little bit of it on here. Woo, it went everywhere. And then we're just gonna put it on it and seal it. Wow, that's gorgeous, you guys. I have not used this foil yet. That's gorgeous. All right, let's put it over here and we're gonna let it dry. And let's paint our word because we're gonna put our word on it, but I want it to stand out. So I think we're gonna use this cream color. So we might have to do a couple coats, but I might burnish the edges of these too. Maybe not. It's gonna be really hard to get in these little nooks and crannies with the sponge. Hello, hello. Isn't it beautiful, Connie? Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Linda. What sealer do I use? So it is a specific sealer for the foil. It is in the shop in the VIP collection, but it's called Final Coat. Final Coat. And you could use a spray sealer on it if you wanted to. But the final coat, especially if you are using foil on furniture, like I have a piece upstairs that I foiled, um, you can build the layers with the final coat, meaning I did that one coat. When it completely dries, I can go put a second coat on, let it dry, put a third coat on, and it's just going to make it a little bit more durable so you can build your layers. Baby is home. I just saw that you got home. I'm gonna be putting him to work. Probably, actually, he's probably gonna put me to work. All the house projects that we need to get done. I feel like, man, so we've been here for close to 16 years now. And stuff just starts, you just need to start replacing stuff after that period of time. Things need to be repainted, and that's kind of where we are right now. All right, let's hold this here and see. Oh my goodness, that's going to look gorgeous. Let's let it dry. Let's let this dry. Oh, see, this is already dry. So then I can put another layer on it, okay? I might burnish the edges. Yeah. Or I might, oh, we're going to burnish it, but I'll burnish the whole thing. So I'll kind of rub my sponge over the top of it. So we'll do that when it's dry. I think that would look really good using the brown that we used for the stem up here. All right. So I think as far as, I don't know that I want to use this on this one. We just have to remember, like, see, that's a really pretty color. Um, and we could even use this again. I think we're going to use that again. This might be gorgeous. We used this the other night too. Look how pretty that is. I don't know though. I think we're gonna opt out of that one. We have, I think we're just gonna do a small bow. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a small bow. It does look like fancy tooled leather, doesn't it? Ooh, should we varnish the edges with gold or bronze? Gold, please. Thinking that might be fun. We also have this brown glitter too. That might be, I don't know, that might be too much. I do have some gold and I have some bronze. So let's do pretty burgundy too. This was the burgundy I pulled the other day. Yeah, that's too pink. Too pink. Let's do. Also have these. Does that match? And like that. 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 We'll use that one. This one. Let's use this one. Oh, here's an orange. This orange would look good. Ooh, I like the orange. That will be pretty. We're going to use that and we're going to use that. Are these the same? They're a little bit different. Let's see. Which one of these do you think? With a go, you would go simple because of the foil being so gorgeous. It might take away from it. That's what I'm thinking. Copper penny. Yes. Um, I'm actually thinking this one. I wish I had this in a different color, but I don't. I don't. However, we may not use this then. Here's the worn penny. Let's see what some of that looks like. Oh, that's so gorgeous. But so these, when you make them ribbons or bows, they like to hang. They don't like stand up a lot. So we may, let's just do this real quick. Let's just tie a bow real quick and see if it even looks okay. Well, I can't because then I have to. The orange might not look good. Ooh, I think that does look really pretty though. And then we could put, I think we're going to do that. But I think we're just going to tie it and let it hang. And then we'll do a white bow. So if we want it to hang about that much, let's see. Let's see. If we don't like it, we can always take it off. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. I will then heat it up. And I don't think I'm going to use this bow dabber. I think I'm just going to do a regular bow. All right, that's dry. I can set it on there. So let's do, we're going to do a little bow just like this again. Can I paint the white trim? What do you mean? That looks so gorgeous on it though. With this on it, oh man. Man, I don't know that I want. I think we might keep this pretty simple, you guys. I don't think we're going to use these. I actually think I like it super simple. So this one we're going to cut to here. We're going to double our bow though, so it has two loops. So we're going to cut two of these. Oh my goodness. It's making a mess. Oh, you wanted to see how the bow maker works? I could totally show you. Hello, Nancy. How are you? You think it's too light? I don't think it. Oh no. Hold on. I just dipped my bow in paint. Let's just cut the end of that off. Oh, I did it again. No, I didn't. Let's do some copper worn penny. So this is, let's do brown and the worn penny. So let's bring it all across the bottom here. And this is just the brown. And then all across the top. Oh, I think that really helps though. Oh my goodness, that helps so much. It's probably hard for you to see, but it looks really good. So now I'm going to do the worn penny. You like the way the ivory pops against the background? That's what I was trying to do. Me too. Oop, I got a little much on there. Whoops, I got a little much on there. Well, gosh darn. Hold on. Go back over that with white, and we'll come back to that. I keep doing it. Jeez. Maybe I should not do the copper penny. There we go. Actually, let's do this and then let's sand it so we can get some, it'll just look a little bit more blended. Let's do the brown up here again. All right, now let's sand it and see. Ooh, burnish the sides of the ribbon too. Let's do that. Great idea. This is an off-white. It's like a cream color. It probably shows white in your, it probably looks white to you, but it is an off-white. That looks good. Oh yes, that looks so good. Let's go ahead and put it down because I think that one's staying there. I love it. And Vicky, I think burnishing the edges of the ribbon is a really good idea. Kind of like we did the leaf the other day. There we go. All right, let's put this right here. Ta-da! That's gorgeous. You're not a great bow maker, neither am I. I promise I'm not. I am not. Man, I don't know that I wanna burnish the edges. I think I really like it crisp. Let's do the edges a little bit, and let's just do it in one spot and see what it looks like. Ooh, I think I do like that. So we're just gonna make this has a wired edge, and we're just gonna do that whole wired edge brown. We're gonna do that on all of them. So we have 4 of them that we'll have to do. Oops. Let's do it this way. Let's move that out of the way. I think it's better with me holding it. So you could do this with any color. Like if you wanted to bring in some orange or something like that, you could totally do that. I'm just getting it on that little piece of wire. All right, we got one more. Bear with me, ladies. There we go. Got one more. You love the letters on it? Barb, were you saying that you're not a good bow maker either? Listen, I make simple bows. I'm going to show you how to do this one. It's going to look like a shoestring bow, just like you're tying a shoestring. Um, Super easy. I call it the awareness ribbon bow. You like this idea? You guys, if I send out 100 pumpkins, there's going to be 100 different ways that you can bring these pumpkins to life. Barb, have you gotten yours? Yours is probably almost to your house if it's not already. Several of you guys have gotten the free pumpkins. I can't wait to see. Like I said, there's going to be, if there's 100 pumpkins, I don't know how many I've cut right now. Kind of lost track. But, if there's 100 pumpkins, there's going to be 100 different ways that you can create it. And I'm just super excited to see how they all turn out. All right, there we go. Let me get that. Email says it's on the way. You do the cancer bow a lot? Yeah, it's definitely easier. All right. No, I just dropped that. I think should we put twine on or raffia on this? I don't know if we should. Let's see. Let's line these up. Mary, how are you doing? All right, so these are lined up, and I'm doing the simple bow just like this. We're gonna lay it like this and cross them, and then we're just gonna bring this down and meet right here in the middle, just like that. Now, let's go ahead and tie it together. We might add some more stuff to it. I'm not sure yet. You're gonna get yours Tuesday? Okay, there we go. It might be a little big. Yeah. So let's just pull these down a little bit more and make our loops a little bit smaller. That's probably good. Stay the same. There we go. So now since you're using two of these, you're going to have more loops and more tails, which I don't know. I just like more versus just the one. All right, let's fluff it up. Let's turn that way. Turn that way. I do think one of my loops is bigger. There we go. Just pull it, just tug it. A button? That's a good idea. I don't know if I have any metal buttons, although that would look gorgeous. Look at that. I think that is absolutely adorable. Let's glue it on and then oh, we didn't put glue stick in here. That was our problem last week or Wednesday. All right. Let's glue it on and then we will figure out, fluff up all the bows. The other black mini pumpkin, the other blank mini pumpkins to the shop. Yes. Yes. Maybe make a banner for 2 rooms. I think that's a great idea. And I had some people ask, and that's why I was like, I need to add some of those because I really like the design. And so I was like, a banner would be gorgeous. I agree. I agree, Maureen. She said less is more, but not always. All right. And we're going to trim these up. We're going to make them smaller. So let's bring this loop down here a little bit. That way we don't cover up our stem too much. Let's bring that one down. So look, that's a cute bow just for making like your cancer awareness ribbon. Super easy. So now I'm just going to cut all these at an angle. And let's move that one up there and that one there. I love the wired ribbon. You can do so much with it. We might have to make one of those smaller because I want to show the beauty of the foil on this. Yeah, let's make them a little bit smaller. And that's so gorgeous. There we go. Let's make this one a little bit smaller. Perfect. Now I need, that's so gorgeous. I don't think we could add these in here. Oh, I love that idea. Let's add those. And we're just going to glue these in. See what that looks like. Thank you, Jana. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So this is going to be another giveaway. Another giveaway. Yep. I'm going to do one of those here. Just like that. We're going to put it in just like that. Let's nestle it in right here. We may have to do some refluffing here. It's just going to give it a little bit more texture. And then let's put that one right here, just like that. Whoops. That's a big old blob of glue. Let's bring that up a little bit. I like those in there. I really like the way it just adds a little bit more texture. You can add your name to this one. I love it, Marissa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. We do need something in the middle of the bow. However, hold on a second. Let me make that a little bit smaller. It was a little bit too wide, so I just folded it in the back. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I think I might have I used to have some stars, but I don't. I mean, a bow would look, or something rusty would look really good with this. But I think I may just add a brown bow. No, we're not going to do that either. I might have to be on the lookout. Oh, that one's cute. Because it's kind of a brownish maroon color. And that looks really good. Oh, I have another idea. I have another idea. I have another idea. We're going to do it. That is what we're going to do with that one. Let me plug this back in so we can glue that on. I have another idea. Stickles. We have copper. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to glue this right there. Paint a button with the worn penny. That's a good idea. I think this one matches pretty well, though. We'll keep it. We could even burnish some of these little berries or whatever you call them with that darker color too. Okay, let's move these so they're not hanging on our letters. What do you guys think? Ooh, this would be pretty for a fall wedding. You're right, it would. So I'm using stickles and I'm using the copper. Now, I do not have my glasses. We're going to try to do our best. Hold on. Look at that. Can you see that? So pretty. A video about all the supplies I have? I feel like that would be a really long video. But I mean, I could. Make that a little bit thicker there. So since I'm doing the stickles, I probably didn't need to do the burnishing on the letters. It's a little shaky there. Let's wipe that off. Let's redo that. Gorgeous. You liked it better without the stickles? There with my phone. I think I do too, actually. It's gorgeous though. It definitely looks much better in person. Okay. I should put the stickles on the button. I'll do that. It is really gorgeous, but I don't know. It's one of those things that the camera is not doing it justice. Okay. There we go. That looks a little better. Let's put some stickles on here. Oh, goodness gracious. That's perfect. So I'm thinking I'm going to put some stickles up here on the stem. And we could even, look at that. It's probably so hard to see, but I love it. Maybe the stem too with stickles. Yeah, I just did like a little swooshy. Let's do this. Let's do our edging. Let's just do a little bit on the edges. I like that. Much better. Much better. That's gorgeous. I'm going to try to take a picture to where it's a good picture, but sometimes how pictures just don't do things justice sometimes. Pictures, videos, all the things, but it is gorgeous. I love it. Simple, simple. Let's try and put it up here in the camera so you can see it a little bit more. Gorgeous. I love it. All right, ladies, go grab your free pumpkin. Here's another way you could bring it to life, okay? Go grab your free pumpkin. You can comment harvest and I will send you the link for it. Um, and Sunday is the last day you can get your free pumpkin though, okay? Got to get it by Sunday in order to be entered into the crafting contest. And then you have until next Sunday, the 7th. I think it's September 7th to get your pictures uploaded. You're going to have all the details when you get your pumpkin. I have a little instruction sheet that's going to tell you to do everything. Yes, I did, Kim, and I marked it as unread because I was going to go back and respond to it when I was on my computer. Yep, yep, yep. There you go. Happy Friday, my friends. I hope you have an amazing holiday weekend. Stay safe. Take some time to be creative, take some time to do some resting, take some time to spend with those that you love. Hope you have an amazing holiday weekend. Don't forget, the entire fall collection is 20% off this weekend for Labor Day. So that is through midnight on Monday. Okay. In order to get the 20% off, though, you need to make sure that you're using the coupon code FALL20, FALL20. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you soon.